yes, y'all. Get us, what up? Judd Flint, what up? TikTok, what up? YouTube, what up? Twitch, what up? Yeah. Facebook, what up? I'm good, Judd Flint. Where else am I live? TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. What up, Twitter? I hope everybody is feeling good. Veloso, what up? Thank you. Welcome to Club Shada, episode 300 and 400, sorry. Welcome to Club Shada, episode 400. Yo, that's beautiful. Can you imagine? 400 episodes. This show is brought to you by shadaware.com. I'm wearing this t-shirt that you can find on Shadaware. I don't even know how I named it, but it's on the website. Big up to all our sponsors who are supporting the show. We have no stream royalty, so if you want to be a stream royalty, all you have to go is go on YouTube and do a super chat of any value to become the stream royalty of the month of December, and let somebody take you out. What up, sunshine? I hope you're doing good. Yeah, listen, that's, you know, I'm a believer in let me turn down the music a bit. Those beats are good. The beat maker who does them is good. Yeah, so I was saying, thanks, Gallus. 400 episodes of Club Shada. So I started this show during the pandemic because I thought, what is the best time to reinvent yourself or add another string to your arc than when everybody's at home and everybody's has nothing else to do than see whatever we propose. And so 5 years ago, during those horrible times, I was watching a ton of YouTube videos, ton of podcasts, ton of series, and I was like, yeah, maybe this is the best time to do this too, because that is actually what everybody's probably doing since I'm doing it. And you know, that this is the way I envision a lot of my business, you know. Big up everybody on TikTok. Don't hesitate to share the live. So yeah, I was seeing everybody. I was, you know, like a lot of times I'm here and I'm looking at my own habits or the habits of the people around me. So I was at home. So we quarantine with my daughter, my sister-in-law, and my wife. And I was looking at them because we all from 3 different generations. I was watching the way they were consuming content and the way I was consuming content myself. And I was analyzing all of that, and I was like, yo, I need to do, this is the time. Like, it's not the first time I do live streaming. It's not the first time. It was not the first time that I even had a podcast or something. I had my first podcast probably when podcasts were invented, but at that time I was traveling so much that I really didn't take the time to pursue the podcast adventure. So yeah, episode 1 was with Bodhisattva. It was actually called Sushiro Vibes. Before I called it Club Shada, that was the name, Sushiro Vibes. And I was using this program, Ecamm. I did some research. I was hesitating between OBS and What Up Wizon. I was hesitating between OBS and then I saw that Ecamm was a program that you could use if you had a Mac, and it was a program that was really done for Mac users. So the first time I actually used it was live from my living room in my old apartment 5 years ago, and I think I went live like 3 times a week. But it was a pandemic. We had nothing else to do, and nobody else has nothing else to do. Everybody was at home, stranded. So that's the moment where you can create something new. You can do music if you're lucky like me, or you've been visionary like me, because there's no luck in here. And you have your own home studio. You have your cameras. I bought these cameras to shoot my own music videos, so I just repurposed them to do this show. And in the beginning, I was using this microphone, my music microphone, and then I got myself a microphone just for that, which is this one that I'm using here. And yeah, that's how we got to episode 400, which is crazy. And I remember watching the first episode back in the days of the Joe Rogan Experience, and even the first episode of the Joe Budden podcast. And I really felt like these guys, like we are creatures of the pre-internet era who understood very, very early how internet could take us exactly where we need it with our own vision. And we embraced it early. I had my website, Kaysha.com, since 1996 in New York. And it was actually offered by me when I worked as a graphic designer at a magazine called Street Sound. And yeah, they made me the website. They gave me all my credentials, and then I went from there. Black Free Thinker, thank you so much for the $4 donation. You're back to being our main sponsor. We missed you. Thank you so much. So yeah, and just like Joe Rogan or Joe Budden and others, I started using the internet and YouTube and I could see it as a way to replace a lot of the things that were frustrating me in my business. Music distribution, interviews, just being able to express yourself on different subjects. A lot of times people, they want to put you in a box and they're like, yeah, please just sing. And you might have so many things that you want to do, right? And that's what these podcasts did for me. And even just the idea of being able to explain your own music, explain what you were thinking while you were doing a certain album. All these things are what this place offers me. And then this year I started a new show on YouTube, and I started it on TikTok on Wednesdays called Internet du Village. So this one is more in French, and so I've slowed down on the Club Shada episodes, so that I could do one Club Shada a week, and then another Internet du Village a week, and then oscillate between French and English. Which sometimes I said to myself, maybe I should have done it in a new channel, but at the same time, actually I will create a YouTube channel just for Internet du Village, and it will just be a big playlist with just the Internet du Village videos. I'll probably do it today. It's easy to do. I might just use one channel that I already have and just repurpose it. So it's interesting, right? When you have the possibility to create your ecosystem of content and of self-expression using all these platforms, and hopefully these platforms stay free enough so that we can do it. Let me say hi to everybody. First of all, everybody put the flags of where you're watching from in the chat. Gaylene, what do you do? I hope you're doing good. Fake Free, what up? How you doing? Ralphie, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Gaylor, what up? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What up, Xerix? Nick Vonsi, hey dude, just wanted to say I'm a huge fan of your music and you seem such a great guy. Oh, thank you so much. Well, listen, every bad guy seems like a great guy. But yeah, thank you so much. Black Freethinker, what up again? What up again? What up again? Thank you so much for your $4 donation, Black Freethinker. What up, Ilian? John Flint watching from France. La France. Mais où en France? Paris? Bruxelles? Bruxelles. Pardon. Amen. Où en France? Paris? Brest? Nantes? La Côte d'Azur? Rouen, Brie-Comte-Robert. It's a Paris suburb. Nice. Which one? Ralphie watching from the US of A. Oh, dans la famille Gallus. Come on. Mountain of Inspiration, what up? How you doing, cousin? I hope you're doing good. Gelas watching from the US. Listen, Gelas was just, yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. I was having a drink at 6 p.m. or 5 p.m., 3 p.m. with Gelas here in Lisbon. And he's already in the US. This guy travels. Let me see the TikTok chat. Stop asking me to sing songs while I'm live. I'm not here for that. If you want to see me sing, you just pay for me in a club. Damn it. What up, Adi? Nu Mario. Boa noite. Sekmo Bokit. Good night. How you doing? Boss Blow, what up? Elza, obrigado. Love Light TV fan from the US. Bethany, bonsoir. Sekmo Bokut, I'm seeing the movies. What movies are you watching? Choubet, tu as pris de l'âge. Hein? Bah, heureusement. Ça alors, il manquerait plus que ça que je prenne pas de l'âge. Je m'appelle pas Ben. Comment il s'appelait le gars de le film de Brad Pitt là? Bethany watching from Paris. Black Feeling watching from Senegal. Love you too. Everybody, don't forget to like. Everybody, don't forget to put some likes and share the live to your friends. Hello, dear cousin. Mountain. Everybody say hello to Mountain of Inspiration in the chat. I'm in Boston waiting for my flight to Miami. That's crazy. Benjamin Button. That was the Brad Pitt movie. Listen, I don't remember what girl I went to see this movie with, but the whole movie, she was like this. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I was like, this girl, when we're gonna get home, she's gonna ask me to call. She's gonna be like, can I call you Benjamin? These people. But it is what it is. Faisal Isaac, bon dia. Prudence, what up? Oh, c'est que you watching Black Adam? It's not Marvel. Black Adam was a DC movie. I know because my ex-girlfriend husband plays in that movie. All right. Well, listen, episode 400. That's beautiful. This year I plan to have more guests in Club Shada, because that would be cool to have more guests. It's cool when it's just me, but you didn't watch the Penguin yet? Yo, bro, listen. This is the craziest series. Listen, that's the best of 2024. But right now I'm watching Dune Prophecy. And somebody told me that I have to start watching Leonis. So I have stuff to watch. And I'm also watching Star Wars Skeleton Crew. This actually was nice. It was very nice. What up, Grace? What up, Maurice? What up, Mireille? MJ, thank you so much. Can you believe we've been here 400 episodes? You used to come as a guest and then you just abandoned us. You changed, bro. You changed. Australia changed you. Turned you into a Megalia, a big arachnid. Now that you are with the kangaroos, you forget the people. I'm hard at work. I'm at work, but I had to come through. Much love, good health to you and yours. Big up, Black Free from Syracuse. All right, listen. Balki Baba, thank you so much for the love. Listen, everybody in the chat, put some hearts in the chat. Put some hearts in the chat. Where do I see? Oh, it's on here that I see. Let me see. Let me look at one thing. All right, we have how much? 1,500 likes on TikTok. Keep them coming, and 553 viewers. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? I like that. Hello, Marina. Thank you for the hearts. Kanden. So what is everybody doing for Christmas? Me personally, I'm staying in Portugal. Listen, it's great to live not far from the beach. Where you live in front of the water, you don't actually feel the need to go from a place to another. That's a nice feeling. Let me get something to drink. I really need to buy a new fridge. This one is way too big for my office. I just needed a small one, and for some reason I'm Saver, thank you. Oh, Fake Free, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. Bless. No, it's MJ. Sorry, I'm seeing two things at the same time. MJ, thank you so much for the super chat in Australian cents. Look at that. Thanks for supporting the show, brother. Jotlin is saying, I would have loved to be alone with my woman for Christmas. Next Christmas, I will prepare that to make a real all I want for Christmas is you. That's nice. That's nice. Yes, I know. I know, MJ. Crazy. Jean-C from Sweden. Listen, Jean-C, how many kids do you have now? Just put the number in the chat. That's all I need to know. Zou Miguel, what up? Hello, Marie-France. Hello, Balki from Libreville. Who else is saying hi? Let me see. Anyway, I haven't reached 50. That's my goal. You crazy, bro. Yeah, what time is it in Australia, MJ? Uh-oh. I'm broke as a joke at the moment. Listen, hang in there. Hang there. Maeva du Togo, what up? Yeah, well, we're here. It's 9 a.m. Wow. That's crazy. You know, I was watching my my XRP story, and I realized that when XRP went to 10 cents, I kept buying like every week 200 euros here. So I bought them 2,000 by 2,000 until I got a good stack of a very good stack. So just in one of my wallets, I'm already at 700% benefit. So if I sold everything now, I would have remade all my money. But actually, this money, this stack, I have one stack in my wallet that is going to buy an apartment. I have another stack that is going to do something else. And again, I got another stack. Like, you know, I have a lot of crypto wallets, and everyone has a goal. So yeah. Anyway, Spartakis, what up? Jolie patate, thank you, merci. Listen. Now, Jean-C, I want to talk about Jay-Z. That's what I will talk about today. For now, to start. Wait. Actually, SOS Music, what up? The joy you had when BTC hit 100K made me know you had some. Well. I'm going to tell my Bitcoin story. Of course, I have Bitcoin, but in 2010 or 2011, back when they would give you 100 Bitcoins or 1,000 Bitcoins just to talk about Bitcoins on your blog. At that time, Bitcoin was, I don't know, 10 cents, 20 cents, 1 euro. I don't remember. And I remember telling my ex, that's the future. I have to buy some of that. And for some reason, I never bought them. I wanted to just put, I don't know, listen, I was doing shows every week, 2 free shows. So I wanted to take 500 euros and just buy like 5,000 Bitcoins and keep them there and wait. And I never did. Because it was not as easy as today to buy Bitcoins. Just like Gen Z is saying on TikTok, I've missed the chance to make millions with various coin. I learned to be patient. You have to be patient, and you have, oh, Pache Derima, what up? You have to take the time to do it and then to live it and forget it, which is what a lot of people can't do because they are very emotional about these things. And let me change the color of this room. I'm tired of the fully. Let me get me something. Let me get me something. Much better. Yeah. So as I was saying, you have to learn to invest and forget and not be emotional at all about this investment. And that's what I've been doing with crypto, especially after learning. I missed the opportunity 3 times. One time with Bitcoin very low, second time with Ethereum very low, third time with Solana very low. And now, listen, every time there's an opportunity, I just put 200 or 300 and then I leave it there. Like when it's a price where you can get like 1 million of them, you just take them and you forget about it. And you never know. You might wake up a millionaire, So, yes, you do. I'm good to know, Patch. Call me from sometime. We have to do more music together. I still owe you a song, actually. Enrique, what up? Osvaldo, what up? Jancy, I lost the password and the seed phrase for one wallet. Well, it hurts. My sister lost the seed phrase for a wallet with 5,000 Bitcoins. This is horrible. But it is what it is. It means it was not the time. So listen, let me read you an article, right? Let's see. The latest news. It's funny. It is funny. I mean, funny. It's not funny, but it is interesting how we are in a time where allegations are not made by the justice system. They are made, in whatever inquiry that has to be done is done by the justice system. But then the tribunal is in the media. Who really fucks you up is the media, right? So now look at that. Rape. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, no. Okay, that's me. Wait. Let me close this just a bit for the TikTok people to see everything. Almost there. There you go. All right. So, rape inquiry linked by Swedish media to Mbappe is closed. So, apparently there was an inquiry, right? If you remember. And nobody ever said in the police that it has anything to do with Mbappe. They just said that was in the hotel where he was by one girl, and we don't even know if that's the girl that he fucked. We just know that somebody woke up and said the media start going ahead and putting his name where it was not just him in that party. It was a bunch of players and a bunch of chicks, and everybody chose, to meet somebody. It's not a thing where people are paid. They just meet some high net worth people. And who knows, sometimes it ends up in a night, or sometimes it ends up with a wedding. Who knows? Babies. But the media made it a Mbappe thing because he's one of the biggest players in the world and he's rich as fuck. And he was having issues with PSG that owe him 50 million. So conveniently, all of a sudden, the whole thing became about him. And of course, everybody was like, oh, did he do it like this? I'm not saying that when people are rich, they cannot be crazy. Because there's a lot of people that are crazy and become rich. But prosecutors in Sweden have closed an inquiry into the case of alleged rape which Swedish media had linked to French football captain Kylian Mbappe. Marina Shirakova of the Swedish prosecution authorities said the investigation into an alleged attack reported to have taken place in Stockholm had ended due to lack of evidence. The Real Madrid player, one of football's most high-profile stars, was never formally named by a Swedish prosecutor or notified by them of being under suspicion of a crime. In October, when the allegations surfaced, Mbappe lawyer said her client was preparing to clear his name with a claim for defamation. He said it was fake news. Senior prosecutor Ms. Shirakova, who led the preliminary investigation, deemed evidence not sufficient to proceed further, and the investigation is therefore closed. The footballer's lawyer declined to comment, according to the Figaro newspaper. The alleged rape and 2 cases of sexual harassment reportedly took place in a hotel in the Swedish capital on October 10. Several Swedish media outlets, including newspaper Aftonbladet and Expressen and public broadcaster SVT, named Mbappe as a suspect. He had been visiting Stockholm at the time. Police were seen visiting the Bank Hotel where he stayed, with officers later leaving with bags. One report said they had taken clothing from the hotel in evidence. On Sunday, speaking for the first time about the case on French TV show Click, Mbappe said he was not involved. I haven't received anything, no summons. I'm not involved. His lawyer previously condemned the Swedish media reports as defamatory and said nothing was known of the complaint. Mbappe is never alone. He is never put in a position where he ends up in a situation that would lead him taking a risk, Marie-Alix Cano-Bernard said. The Real Madrid forward this week scored his 50th Champions League goal. He transferred from Paris Saint-Germain earlier this year. He won the World Cup as a teenager in 2018 in Russia and scored a hat-trick in 2022 final in Qatar, which France lost on penalties to Lionel Messi's Argentina. At PSG, he was part of a superstar trio with Messi and Neymar. Last year, Paris-born star finished in the third place at the Ballon d'Or Best Man FIFA Player Prize. Bladi o Blada. Like we say in France, tout ça pour ça. Stephanie, thank you so much. Iliane dit Paris Saint-Germain, une équipe sans âme. Ah, vraiment. All right, never alone is good news. It sounded strange. Yeah, listen. These people have agents and stuff. Listen, you know, in 2015, I traveled with Miss France 2015, Camille Serre, and Miss Azuma Issa, which was Miss Réunion, plus other misses, to go to the Miss Mayotte. Actually, prayers for Mayotte that are suffering right now. So we went to Mayotte, we went to Mamoudzou for Miss Mayotte, the Miss Mayotte pageant, that the Miss that was there would participate in Miss France. And listen, the Miss are not football players. But trust me, there was the all 4 or 5 days that we were together, there was not one day that these girls were not with people from the Miss France committee supervising everything, making sure that they are safe, protected, with people, and they are not doing anything stupid either. Hanging out with people or listen, just going out with a famous singer. All this was just impossible because they had people around them at all time. And listen, they were very cool girls. Listen, we had a great time. But there was always the Miss France committee, the hairdressers, the security. They were at all time secured because it's a brand. Miss France is a brand. There's things that you cannot do. You cannot get drunk. You cannot all these things. Listen, even after the after party, people were making sure that the girls represented the right way. So at that level, don't believe that people would be there and not being with the supervision of their managers, their teammates, etc., etc. It's just that sometimes, you fall in the tricks of some of these people who pretend that they are, how you call this? They pretend they are victims. Look, that was this time. So this is me and Miss France. See? On my right, this is Miss Réunion Azouima. And then on the left is Miss France 2015. And the other one she was part of the committee, but I think she was a Miss 2 or something, or ex-model or something. Listen, we had a great time. That was cool. We went to Mayotte and let me see who won that day. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember who won. I don't remember who won I'll probably have a video somewhere, but well, that was me performing. Boom. Yeah, so imagine how the misses are protected. Now, imagine if it's football players. It makes no sense. Which take us to Jay-Z. Uh-oh. There's already, oh Lord, there's already news as I'm talking about it. What is he saying? Percy, what up? Gelson, what up? Fake free. Once you're a public figure, you're bound to be pointed at. Male media and females, I believe, to be the number one cause of famous guy being canceled. Listen, this is crazy. Once you are famous, you have to be very careful. And sometimes you don't realize that you are a target. You don't always realize, because sometimes you just become famous because you love what you do, right? So let me take it from so the woman who accused Jay and Sean Diddy Combs of raping her when she was 13 shared new details about her recollection of the night of the alleged assault. The woman, now a 30-year-old mother who lives in Alabama, said she stayed quiet for 24 years because she felt no one would have believed her. Even if somebody found out, who was going to believe me? I mean, it was to the word of two celebrities against mine, she said. She declined to be identified. That's why they call her Jane Doe. So from, of course, her attorney, Tony Busby, let me just remind you the story in the way I remember it, right? So, and listen, when I heard the story, right, the first thing I kept saying to myself was, huh? But listen, I believe that one word that the feminists have put into existence, one phrase, is actually hurting the real victims. And this is believe all women. Because first of all, it is very antagonistic. You should just believe. First of all, it should have been believe all victims. But in reality, it should have been believe all victims. It should be listen to all victims. Listen to all women, listen to all men. When somebody telling you that something happened, listen to them. They might be lying. Jussie Smollett, Amber Heard, and that team. But they might also be telling the truth. Because for one liar, you probably have 9 people telling the truth. The only problem is the way the justice system works in the US, where you have the criminal cases and the civil cases. The civil case is not about putting somebody in jail like all these people on the internet are trying to understand. The civil case is about making money. And you put a civil case against somebody, and for the civil case to go away, they give you $1 million or 50,000, whatever. You guys do hush hush and we don't talk about it. That's how it works in the US. And this opens the door for not only a lot of fake victims to be like, interesting. But at the same time, it also opened the case for a lot of vulture lawyers to come and use the system to bring people who have a story to tell, and then they make the story into a media frenzy. Once they do that, the media goes crazy because you're talking about, and listen, sometimes, for example, when we speak about Diddy, for example, the whole Cassie thing, some people were skeptic, and then there was a video. Once everybody saw the video, it was like, yo. So, but I believe that you have to listen to everybody, but you have to reserve the right to have a little bit of skepticism and to verify what somebody's saying and not just believe them just like that. Because when you listen to the story, and the story might be true, but there's a lot of strange things and things that are inconsistent in the story. And so she's 13, she lives in Austin, 5 hours away from New York. She gets dropped by somebody who drives 5 hours to get her there. Who's that somebody? What is the age of that somebody that is taking a 13-year-old to a party and leaving her there? Listen, everything is possible. It's the US. Listen, the world is crazy anyway. Listen, crazy things happen in Congo too. So it's possible. But already I'm like, okay, now you go to trying to get inside of a big media party full of celebrities, so full of police, a 13-year-old. Like, how do you look as a 13-year-old? Like, listen, who knows? Maybe she was one of them that looked 18 or 19 at 13. I don't know. But already, if you're a child and you're there, it kind of makes no sense. Anyway, a driver sees her. She's like, oh, wait, you exactly what they look for, whatever. Boom, take her to the after party. In the after party, she says that she drinks champagne or some drinks, and the drinks were spiked. So this is something that people said happened in a lot of interviews. So it's possible. But the whole thing already is, well, wait. I have a friend that I met when she was 14. And she used to go to Les Bains-Douches with her mom, but she used to go to Les Bains-Douches. And listen, if nobody told you that she was 14, you would have never known. Trust me. I remember I used to go to her house because I'm friends with the mom. I used to go to the house. The mom was a very famous model, and she also was a model with her brother, and both of them, they really looked, and her, I remember, she really looked when she was 14, 15, more 15, but still, I remember that when we met them, she was 14 in the club. So already I was like, what is a 14-year-old doing in the club? But she was there and she was partying, drinking champagne, whatever. She was with her mom. Her mom was a very famous socialite in Paris, rich woman. And she's half, I don't remember what country, from Africa, and half Australian. And both of them were always in the party. I think her brother was 12 or 13 too. But they were there in the VIP with us and with the mom. But if you looked at the girl at that time, she was just a beautiful woman. Then somebody, the mom told me, those are my kids. I was like, okay, nice meeting you. Yeah, my daughter's a model, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Then somebody told me, she's 13. I was like, 14. I was like, what? What is she doing here? So me being somebody that used to go to the clubs every day in Paris, I met a few people that actually, I have another friend. So she's all these people are in their 40s now, late 30s or 40s, right? But I have another friend, same thing. She used to go to the club with her big sister, and I used to date the sister actually. And one day she came with her little sister, and so we went to the club, and those people would enter the club because even the people at the door would not see, and of course they would not say it because we were always all VIP, so nobody asked for ID or checked us for stuff. So I've seen a few times, like this other girl that I'm talking about, if nobody told you that she was 15 at the time, you would have never believed. And it's only because the sister told me, hey, please, can you take care and look at my sister because she's only 15, that I was like, what? And listen, some of those people, they go to the club early. And it's true that you might not look, and people might believe that you are older when you're not. So I'm not gonna discount that. But listen, anyway, after being drugged, she believes, or she alleges that Jay-Z and Puff assaulted her sexually, and there was a woman that was a famous woman that was watching. All right. Then after that, she punched somebody, and she could run away. Then she found a gas station. She called her dad, and the dad drove 5 hours to pick her up, and then drove another 5 hours to take her back home, and didn't say nothing or didn't shoot everybody. Because, all right, listen, I'm not going to say if it was me, but if I drive 5 hours, okay, mate, listen, first of all, what are you doing here? How did you get here? I have a lot of questions. But okay, what happened to you? So she might not have told her that. But if she did, and he didn't go get a gun and shoot everybody or call the police, listen, I don't know. Again, it's sometimes people rather keep it under wrap, or maybe sometimes it's not as maybe the person is not making the story as big of a deal as it is on the moment. It just say, oh, I went to this party and who knows? Ifly, what up? Jujuzan, what up? I have a question for you. Stay there, Julie. So, yeah, it is kind of the whole story was, it seems like, and apparently the first time that they filed this report with the Tony Bugsby, the lawyer, who's also the lawyer of 150 people who all pretend, men and women who all pretend that they have been molested by Diddy. That's a lot of people too, but it's possible in 20 years, who knows? But these type of lawyers, they're more vultures. They are trying to make a big case and make money. Again, all these people are not seeking for Diddy to go to jail. They just want reparation in the form of green dollars. That's what they're looking for. This is important to state that in those type of cases with these type of lawyers who are actually this Tony Bugsby guy apparently has a very bad reputation in Texas. A lot of law people saying, yeah, this guy, he's like the Lisa Bloom and those people. They find people, they create a nice story, they make it a media thing, and they try to go in a resolution. But a lot of time is defamation. And a lot of time they're trying to settle. Let's get my client $1 million, $2 million, $10 million, and me, I take 10, 20%. That's the business out there. But apparently, the alleged victim, apparently, first of all, they got wrong in the date the first time, so they changed the date. And apparently the dad did an interview at NBC, and the dad said, I don't remember none of that. That story didn't happen. So the girl said, no, my dad is, he forgets things. And everybody's like, yo. So for the last 3 days, it is about, like, listen, I want Jay-Z to fall. I want Beyonce to fall. So whatever you say, I believe. That's a lot of people on the internet. And then you have another part of the internet that is on the let's wait and see. And then you have people that like, listen, we have no clue. So, you know, so now Jay-Z calls for, those are the new things that, this is from when? This is from yesterday. Jay-Z calls for rap case against him to be dismissed after accuser acknowledges inconsistencies. All right. Have made some mistakes, but says she stands by all her accusations overall. Inconsistency include the woman alleging she was picked up by her father following the assault, but he says he doesn't recall making the journey, which may have taken over 5 hours. She also named a celebrity she says spoke to during the party, but that celebrity has said they were not at the party and was touring at the time. Oops. Professional image reviewed by NBC News showed that Combs and Carter at a different location than the one the woman described. It is not clear what the time those images were taken, or if Combs and Carter attended any other after parties. The inconsistency in her account of the incident alleged to have happened 24 years ago do not necessarily mean the allegations are false. True. A friend who she says drove her from her home in Rochester, New York to Radio City Music Hall in New York City is since understood to have died? Oh shit. Okay. The federal lawsuit have been filed by Texas-based lawyer Tony Busby, who says he is representing 120 accusers in different cases against Combs. Okay. That's Carter wrote, today's investigating report proves this attorney Busby filed a false complaint against me in the pursuit of money and fame. This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed in court and has doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. Well, apparently, yeah, same thing here. See? Who knows? Who knows? But listen, to me, there's something that I see here, right? That is crazy, is that you see how the internet is showing you how as people, right? The phrase we use in Ivory Coast, which is les gens n'aiment pas les gens, is exactly right. Les gens n'aiment pas les gens. Listen, if it was another group of people, they would have defended their heroes. Only black people, when you give them a rock, they throw it straight away. They're like, yeah. And the amount of people you see in the comment sections wanting Jay-Z and Beyonce to fall is crazy to me. Listen, Fake Free, Ralphie, Jaguar, the woman who was throwing ashes of her son to people in the street, and that is known to be crazy, is somebody that we take as a serious person. Give me a break. I'd be getting him disbarred if I were in Jay's position and I was innocent. Actually, there is talks by, I saw an interview of Johnny Depp's lawyer. What's his name? Shu. Johnny Shu, what's his name? James Shu, I think. The one who defended Johnny Depp against Amber Heard, who actually was saying that the mistake that the lawyer Bugsby has been doing is that you don't feel that he's representing his lawyer, his client, but that he's more representing himself and he's defending himself. When as a lawyer, it's not supposed to be about you. But you see those type of lawyers, they make it about them. And they take it to the press instead of taking it to the court of justice. So you have to understand the game, how it works. And he's also saying that apparently out there in Texas, there's already been talks about him getting disbarred because of the way he used justice to make it a media circus, etc. So it might be the bad mistake. Who knows? GC Emma Force 5 is saying, why in English? Pretty much everyone in here speaks French. That's not true. You see, you guys believe that because you speak a language, everybody else speak that language. That's not true. The people who listen to me speak every language, from English, French, Portuguese. And if you look at the chat, something that you didn't do, of course, you will realize that people have been saying hi in all different languages. On Sundays, my show is in English, Club Shada, and my show Internet de Village is in French. So now you know. And I'm gonna stop replying to these comments because there's always somebody that don't understand that. Yeah, I speak different language for different people. So, yeah, listen, we'll see. But in my opinion, this case is going away. And anyway, when it's something that happened so long ago and you don't have images and it's your word against other people, it's kind of hard to prove anything because you're going to need evidence. So now if you're saying the person that drove you there is dead, yeah. When a black community don't feel helped by a rich black artist, they will never support that artist through crisis. I understand what you say, but listen, I'm not saying that they have to support. Here, they're not supporting. They're throwing rocks. It's not the same thing. It's not like, oh, well, listen, let's see. Like me, I don't believe this story but I still think it's possible. Like, listen, me, I always reserve the right to change my opinion based on the new pieces of evidence or whatever, right? But at the same time, this one, I don't know. And at the same time, listen, Jay-Z's not my friend. Diddy's not my friend. I don't know these people. So I don't want to vouch for them just because I like their music. I'm not vouching for nobody. I'm only vouching for me. Me, I know what I did in my life, what I didn't do, right? So listen, If somebody one day throw these type of accusation on me, yeah, I will fight vigorously because I know in my soul that it never happened. I know it never happened. So I will know that I'm innocent. I will do everything to prove it. And hopefully it never happens. But I don't know these people. So I'm not like a blind fan, but at the same time, I'm not hating them or saying, yeah, they're Illuminati, let's go. Da, 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 da. That's my issue with the black community. See what I mean? It comes across as a lot of hearsay. MJ, I think it's simple. There's a bloodthirsty culture online to see anyone successful fall. And it's more so a black thing. That's how it feels to me. So maybe it's the same in other cultures, but listen. If that guy was Japanese, I was about to say something else, but they would be careful about, and the people in the comment would not be. But yeah, listen, to not make it a black thing in general in the US, I see that there's a lot of there's this desire to see the people that you made famous with your acclamation, and you made them rich because you loved their music, their movies, whatever. When they're up there, now you're like, you too up there. And this is not just black thing, it's just in general. Exactly. If he was Elvis Presley, who married somebody who was 14, it wouldn't be the same thing. Or Hugh Hefner, who had magazines with people underage and a whole Playboy mansion when orgies and everybody was going. They even made it a reality show. And nobody called him a pedophile when he was 70 and his girlfriend was 19 and he had 3 girlfriends at the same time. Then it was, it's amazing. So, it is what it is. Listen, last subject before I go. Listen. The internet creates narratives and everybody goes crazy. And it's interesting how everybody was saying that this girl who made so listen, thanks Mielova, what up? Guru 242, what up? So Julie, you is a sex worker. I have a question for you. MJ saying black people are now such excellent expert at pulling each other down online. We jump to conclusion on just about everything and it's sad. Yes, MJ. I do agree 1000%. Asnat, the beat is almost ready. It feels like black people are always waiting for the next scandal where someone gets canceled. Yeah, they are. I'm tired of these people. All right. Respect. Julie, you have to be a guest on this show one day, please. We have some serious question for you here. All right, Julie, I have a question for you. So, I watched the whole documentary that nobody saw. What? What? Oh my God, that's crazy. I cannot show this article. Does anybody know here, know who Lily Phillips here is? So Lily Phillips is a girl, a woman, that has an OnlyFans, right? And she reveals, well, no, she OnlyFans star Lily Phillips break down in tears after revealing she slept with 100 men in one day. So she did this documentary where she slept with 100 men in one day, right? And it sparked a big debate between men and women when all women that are now feminists said that, yeah, it's your fault. You are making women objects. You're objectifying women, blah, 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 blah. And she wouldn't do it if people were not paying. So that's the feminists. And men are like, well, she decided to sleep with 100 men. I don't understand what is the problem, right? And in the documentary titled, I Slept with 100 Men in One Day, the OnlyFans model recalled sleeping with multiple men in one day in October to create enough safe for work content for her subscription-based social media page. So to make money. In one clip that has gone viral, the model can be seen breaking down in tears as she says she felt someone robotic sleeping with that many people in one day. I think by the 30th, when we're getting on a bit, I've got a routine of how we're going to do this. And sometimes you dissociate and it's like normal. It's not like normal sex at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6, 10 guys that I remember, but that's it. It's weird, isn't it? If I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100. So you have to go see the documentary, because what is interesting, first of all, what people that are online debating about this are not saying that is that following the release of the documentary, she's revealing that she has planned to be the first woman to sleep with 1,000 men in 24 hours. She shared on TikTok that she's currently training for her 1,000 man goal, which she hoped to achieve by January 2025. She said she will be taking on 300 men, which is the most amount of guy I've ever done. Yo, listen. She said on TikTok it's going to be hard, but in comparison to the 1,000, this should be light work. And somehow, a lot of people...
So you might know me as the girl who's been with 101 guys in a day. Now, I'm currently in training to do 1,000 guys in a day. And on the 15th December, I shall be taking on 300 guys in a day, which is the most amount of guys I've ever done. And so it's going to be hard, but in comparison to the 1,000, this should be light work.
I have to go to her TikTok. So everybody is looking at her as a victim when she's happy as fuck. Listen. Because she was, listen, this is my problem with the internet. The internet is making narratives and running by itself. So they saw her crying. They didn't even care what she was saying while she was crying. And everybody made her or a victim or like merely saying Azandoki. And, you know, I watched the whole documentary and she was not crying because it was 100 people and she was traumatized. She was crying because most of these guys who paid to go there to have 1 minute, some of them didn't have time to come. Some of them, they have to make it quick because it was taking too much time. Because if everybody has 5 minutes multiplied by 100, that's 500 minutes that's too much. So then it had to be 2 by 2 of some of everybody had to make it quick. It's like, okay, go in, move, go in, try to come as quick as you can, but Bro, what, in 1 minute, 2 minutes? Like, yo, this is what happened. So, listen, Black Freethinker, you have to watch it because it's very interesting. The documentary is on YouTube, so there's nothing, but it would take, John Flint has calculated 8 hours to do the 500 minutes, which is a little complicated. And that's why she was crying. That's what people don't see. Listen, in the documentary, I was watching the documentary. I'm not going to play a bit of it, but she's saying, yeah, some people, they were like telling me, that's when she started crying. Yeah, well, I'm only 2 minutes. Like, I don't even have time to, and she was actually saying, yeah, some of these people are my fans and they didn't have time to have a good time. So that's why she was crying. And then the internet made it about, sex work and it's hard and people or whatever. So, Julie, our professional, first of all, I need to know you. And I would love to know your opinion about this. You have OnlyFans, you have Mime, you have a YouPorn channel. I've seen your movie. You've sent me videos for the last 15 years. My wife says, stop doing this. I'm joking. And first of all, would you do 100 people in a day? Miel is saying, Lily, she didn't get enough time. Yeah. No, not her. Miel. Azalaka kolela parce que the people that came, her fans, didn't have enough time. So she was like, I didn't do a good service, in a way. That's what she felt like. And because some people were telling her, yeah, I travel for 5 hours. That's what she says in the documentary. One guy is like, yeah, I travel for 5 hours. Like, and now we can just, I thought I would have 5 minutes. I can at least come in your face, something. And I don't even have time to enjoy. So this is actually why she cried. And yeah, maybe emotional release, who knows? But the internet turned it into oh my God, she's a victim of this life. But you've seen her TikTok? She's happy as fuck. And listen, have you ever seen her movies? Listen, go to X videos or, because I do my research. I just saw 3-4 videos of what she does. And I was like, yo, that person is, yo. There's a video where one guy is peeing her mouth and she's happy. And she's like, yeah. Listen. Oh no. Crazy. Listen, just go search for her. Yeah. MJ saying it's like certain people here on X trying to get Chris Brown a show in South Africa canceled because of that Rihanna issue. Get this sold 94. Jean Finis saying 100 in 1 day. Listen, that's crazy. 100 in 1 day. I need a whole year to do 100. And back in the days when I was single, I would have days that Mondays, I'm not free. I'm chilling. And Wednesdays, same thing. The other days, we rolling. But it would still take to do 100. Yeah, it would take me a whole year or 2. Damn it, I only had 7, which is she's trying to do 1,000 now. Was it crazy? That's crazy. Hey, merely as a victim. Doki. Come on. Black free thinker, you have to watch this documentary. I'm telling you. I would love to know what kind of training is that. All right, listen. I want to hear from the pro. Let's hear what Julie is gonna say. Exactly. It's always good to have an expert around. That woman was already broken before she slept with the 100 guys. No, listen. She likes what she does. That's listen. And a lot of new jobs that you guys don't understand are just it's just the mix of Twitter, Instagram, and sex work. So OnlyFans was not made for this in the beginning. You know, OnlyFans was more like Patreon. And then somebody made so much money one day that everybody was like, yo, amazing tool for that. But there's a lot of people who use OnlyFans for other things. Like I created an account that I never used, but back in the days I created an account because I was like, yo, I could do some content like, you know, free music or something like for that. And then it just became a sex work thing. Listen, let's listen to the expert. No, I couldn't do that because for me, it's all about chemistry, not having the most dicks possible. Even physically, I don't know how she's doing this. For me, porn is art, and that's why I'm in the industry. Well, listen, I have seen your gut. I think you can do it. Okay, I'm joking. Like, listen, most of these guys would have not the Congolese type that you like. Most of them would have normal things, so you would not feel them. Miel, what is this mix of Lingala and English? What's wrong with you? Jeune fille broken because of what? Azana Yekaka for the streets. Lord. She's happy. Oh, lucky. I mean, go lucky, Tapuga. Listen. 52 weeks in a year. Well, listen. Yeah, 2 per week. All right, let me see. Wait. I lost a lot of comments. So, Julie, I believe you can do it. Listen, I can train you. Come to Lisbon. I find a place and we make it we promote it, we make it an event, pay-per-view, live, and $10, 10 euros to assist. I believe if we have 10,000 people watching, we make 100K on the day, and then after that we put everything on pay-per-view, and the media frenzy will do the rest, because now you have millions of people who will see your name and they will go check it out. And listen, I invest the money, you invest the body. We do 50-50. If we make 600K, that's 300K each. We both buy a house. we good. And after that, we come to Club Shada, we do an interview about it, and you cry about like, oh my God, after 45 people, I felt so robotic. I didn't even know where I was. I had too much sperm in my eyes. Anyway. Et Zalaga. Miel cameraman. MJ saying, if she's happy and can live with herself doing that, then we are just spectators, honestly. Nothing we say can rescue her. Maybe she doesn't need rescuing. She's just happy. Exactly. Who says she needs rescuing? This is actually judging her. She good. Respect is saying she must have taken some drugs to hit 100. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I never did more than one at a time. Jod Flynn saying maybe in her world it was like a press conference, like signing books. MJ saying, yeah, I genuinely couldn't even sleep with 100 people in 10 years. I don't even like people. I don't know. Touching. Lord. Oh, listen. I need a whole year. In a whole year, I can do 100. It's easy. 50 weeks, 2 per weeks. That's easy. Back in the days. Respect LC. Come to Lisbon. Look at K now. He wants to produce porn. Saint-Marie-Joséphine Tagras. Julie saying, let's do that. K. You my manager, K. I listen to you. Listen. Yeah, Miel, she wants to upgrade. She's happy. That's a good business. TikTok, we only have 6,000 likes. Go ahead, put some likes in there. Listen. How many people view it? 2,000. Good. No, listen. Julie, you need to write me a note on Instagram. Gee. Let me go to your Instagram. What is this? Oh, Lord. Okay. I saw something on Instagram that I never find your Instagram. What is your Instagram again? It's not Julie Angeles anymore. It changed a long time ago, right? Pena basically. Eh? Forever 02, what up? Montal de l'Autorité, what up? You guys are about to create a porn franchise through this chat. I offer to make some background trance music. Why trance music? It's gonna be on Kizomba beats. It's like dun, 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 bam, bam, bam. Julie, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Listen, Mindset is saying, I hope to get to work with you on music at least one time in this life. Cool. Forever 2, est-ce que tu parles Swahili? No, I don't. I barely speak Lingala. So what is Julie Instagram? Jujouzan? Julie, what is your Instagram? Anyway, Julie, what I need you to do, if you're still here, maybe she fell asleep. Sometimes she falls asleep in the middle of the episode. It's 1 a.m. in Paris, almost. Peep the Shada. Seems like a midlife crisis. No, I'm not pimping nobody. It's business. For me, everything is business. I actually, Forever 02, I already have a Roomba track. It's called, I'll play it at the end of the episode in 10 minutes. What did I say? Yeah, it's business. It's content. See what I mean? Is Julie gone already? I wanted her to send us a voice note. Lord, who's that? Oh, that's that. But I follow Julie, right? Let me see. Oh, Julie left. She would have sent me a message and said, listen, send me a voice note if you're still here, Julie. Send me a voice note on Instagram with your opinion on... Lord. What's going on with this phone? I should start calling people on Instagram while I'm online. But yeah, listen, this is a business. Porn on Kizomba beats, I'm in. Only on the music productions. Listen, I think I made music for porn once. I'm trying to remember. I know I made music for K-pop, but I believe that one day somebody asked me music for porn, and I think I sent it, but I don't remember. Because don't forget that some of my best friends are French porn superstars, like Julia Chanel, which she retired already, but yeah, I used to make music for her when she wanted to branch out to the music business when she was a superstar in France in the 90s. And I have other friends that are in OnlyFans. Not only Julie, I have a bunch of them that are friends. So, I should do a club Shada where I invite everybody to talk and give us their opinions. Well, too bad Juju Zone fell asleep. Let me ask Buddy what he thinks. And then after that, I'm checking out. What is my wife saying? Lol. Listen. Yes. Bodhisattva. Congratulations on Club Shada episode 400.
Oui. Vraiment, là, on est obligé de féliciter El Padre.
C'est important.
Hein? Papa Kaysha, le papa le plus moderne, le plus mignon de sa génération. Personne ne peut, devant ses maïs, derrière ses poussières, ce qui est sur 400 épisodes, il n'y a pas d'homme pour l'homme. Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Ça peut tuer.
So I was about to finish the show, and I said, yeah, listen, because you were there at episode 100, I have to call you to congratulate. But, so, I was with Julie, Jujuzan, right?
Jujuzan.
Jujuzan asks that you do an Atalaku about her too.
Ah, Jujuzan. Ah oui? Affaire de Bobaraba, le pétard, les mouvements, le volume. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Quand ça se déplace, ça bouscule, c'est des vagues. Ça trouble. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Ouais. Les cobos n'ont qu'à bien se tenir.
Les cobos n'ont qu'à bien se tenir.
Le boulard de Julien crée des troubles psychologiques et non pas psychologiques.
Il
Ça
a dit
bouscule les
bas
terrains.
volume. Hey, listen, we were actually talking with Forever 02. Thanks. Rose Doré, bisous. Nathalie, bisous. We were talking about the girl who slept with 100 niggas in one day.
One day, yeah.
And that everybody, because she was crying on one clip on TikTok, everybody made her a victim. And then she was on TikTok saying, next time, 1,000. So,
Oh my God.
I was saying to Julie that we could go to your house and make a 100 people video.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Well, that's what I said. Oh, I'm here. I was about to take my shower. Lol. Stop listening to this show while you're naked, Julie. Listen, Julie, send me a message on Instagram where you give me your opinion about how would you train if you had to do a 100 people video. And how would you choose them? And how would you want to do this?
Oh my God.
Listen, you know that there's this girl on OnlyFans that she was showing how much she was making. She was making 4 million a month. So,
It's just a lot, man. But I mean, to be honest with you, like, yeah, okay, cool, but like, your kids are gonna see that shit in the future, man.
if you have kids.
Yeah, okay, your nephews and nieces, then.
Well, listen, I have a friend. Actually, I never had the conversation with her, but now that she lives in Lisbon, I'll introduce her. Actually, we're gonna have dinner with her.
Who lives in Lisbon?
Julia. And yeah, I'm gonna ask her. So now that you know, we are 50. We've known each other since we were 20. So now you have a husband, kids. How did you? Julie's saying she would do 100, but only Congolese men. Lord have mercy.
Julie n'a pas peur, hein?
Vraiment. Elle n'a pas peur. Que des Balthazar.
Vraiment. Les gars avec des bords vraiment bourriques. Vraiment, ça, c'est vraiment des... c'est compliqué. Ce qui est sûr, ça va aller.
Écoute, si on te donnait $1 million, est-ce que tu ferais 100 femmes?
Je fais quoi? Non, ça va aller. Je me respecte quand même. Je peux faire 100 femmes, $100 millions. J'ai pas besoin de l'argent. Je me débrouille, je fais ma vie. Pourquoi j'ai besoin en plus d'aller publier ça?
Bah,
Pardon.
si c'était
Faut
ton
pas
métier.
me mettre dans les buts. Non, aïe. Mais Dieu, ça dit. Attends. Déjà, the last name I carry is too heavy, first and foremost. No, man. No way. No way. Nah.
So,
Man.
if Julie tells you she wants you to be in her movie,
We're not gonna do no movies. We might do something on the low, like,
oh shit.
but no movie shit.
So you could do a movie with her, but not for public. Just a movie for your phones.
No, I don't need no movies. I'm good. Well, I have a very good photographic memory, so I'm fine.
Julie's saying she's listening to you when she's naked and she's about to take her shower.
Je suis down. Faut pas nous mentir. Julie est en train de nous raconter des carabistous. Il est certainement en train de porter une grosse culotte avec des pantoufles. Elle veut nous raconter des carabistous. Julie, pardon. Quand ça marche avec les garçons de l'esprit, nous, on est trop solides dans la tête.
Con.
Dans la communauté.
MJ is saying, how many of you here have considered porn as a career? Me, never.
Never.
My family name is too heavy as well.
I mean, I consume porn. I don't mind it, but like.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I have a lot of friends, so I don't judge it. It's not something I would do.
It's not for me.
Respect, LC. Dis, s'il te plaît, fais-le pour nous, tes fans.
Qui? Le porno?
Ben oui.
Toi, tu vas faire porno pour tes fans.
Non, c'est pas à moi qu'on dit ça, c'est à toi qu'on dit ça.
Mais qui a dit ça?
Respect ALC, dis, fais-le pour nous, tes fans.
Ça va aller. On n'a qu'à faire toi et puis tu nous montres.
Tu peux faire un DJ set où en même temps tu mixes DJ set et porn.
Ça va aller.
Oh.
Vraiment, ça va aller. Vous avez des idées bêtes. Hein. Vraiment, Club Shada, vraiment, c'est bête. Pourquoi vous êtes devenu Club Shada, vraiment, que s'est-il passé? Ah!
Mais rien, on est dans les sujets, on explore les sujets.
400e épisode, vraiment, vous parlez de pornographie en tout ordre, dans tous les ordres.
Non, écoute.
Et qu'est-ce qui se passe?
C'est pas nous, c'est la go qui dit qu'elle a fait 100 personnes en...
Mais tu as vu la fameuse go là qui même en parlant de ça. Oui. Tu as vu que là, il y a une petite là sur Instagram là, que Satellite m'a envoyé la dernière fois. La go dit, hein, si tu as baisé même 100 gars, même 200 gars avec capote, tu n'as rien fait. C'est-à-dire que tu fais dans nothing. Je dis, ok.
J'ai pas compris.
La go dit, hein,
oui,
que si tu as combien de gars, ça peut être une centaine. Si ils ont tous ken avec toi avec capote, ça ne compte pas, sinon si tu étais vierge.
Non, je crois que... Ah, non mais ça, les gens s'en foutent. Mais je crois que cette go, c'était 100. Hein, parce que tout le monde s'est fait tester, puisqu'il y avait un de ces gars qui disait, qui se plaignait justement qu'il a payé 200 € pour se faire tester. Tout ça pour finalement ne faire que 2 minutes. Et c'est pour ça qu'elle pleurait. Bon. Écoutez, de toute façon, on attend votre film à toi et Julie. Même si c'est juste un film. Non, mais c'est juste un film pour vous deux.
Mais de toute façon, vous ne le saurez pas si un truc se passe. Moi, je suis quelqu'un de discret. Donc,
moi, je le saurais.
Tu ne le sauras jamais.
Moi, je le saurais.
Tu ne le sauras pas. Et Julie ne va pas te dire.
Si, elle va me dire. Toi, tu sais pas, c'est ma petite. C'est ma gossue.
Mais, et je suis sûr qu'elle ne va pas tout te dire. Elle
va tout me dire. Tu sais, quand elle poursuit les basketteurs, là, qu'elle fait du stalking sur les basketteurs, elle me raconte tout. Hein. Moi, je connais toute sa vie. Hein. Donc, je suis son manager. Donc...
Elle manager. Shada. Mais tu prends combien de pourcents sur ces histoires en parlant de ça? C'est quel manager qui ne prend pas le pourcentage?
Non, c'est juste du mentoring. Je ne prends pas de pourcentage. Je suis
d'accord. Ouais. Tu n'es pas donc un pimp, quoi.
Non, je suis... Voilà, c'est ça. On est là dans l'amitié. On se connaît depuis longtemps.
Oui.
On se connaît depuis... J'étais le premier spectateur. Je recevais des DM bizarres avant que ça devienne pour le monde entier.
J'espère que tu ne vas pas faire un short de cette conversation. C'est vraiment des...
Oh que si.
Les gens vont tomber sur ça. Comment peux-tu parler ainsi?
C'est des blagues, c'est entre nous et Body. Genre, je dirais non, c'est l'ex à Body.
Vous voyez? Non, il n'y a pas de problème.
Toi, tu es là, bon, ça, c'est normal. Écoute, tu es mon parrain de mariage. Donc,
c'est très important.
Tu dois être le fall guy.
Le falling guy, celui qui prend les chocs.
C'est toi qui dois prendre les chocs. Donc, une fois, je sais pas si tu te rappelles. Une fois, j'avais pris il y avait une go qui était en photo en train de regarder elle regardait un incendie qu'il y avait eu pas loin de chez moi, là. Enfin, il y avait eu un truc, il y avait les pompiers, là, mais... Et puis, il y avait une jolie go qui était là à sa terrasse en train de regarder qu'est-ce qui se passait. Et je l'ai pris en photo pour t'envoyer. Et puis, je sais plus comment... Ma femme regarde dans mon téléphone, puis elle tombe sur la photo et dit, mais c'est qui cette go? Pourquoi tu l'as pris en photo? Non, c'est une amie de Body que, justement, je suis tombé sur elle. J'ai dit, mais c'est pas ton amie, donc j'ai envoyé la photo. Et voilà, hop. Tu es mon alibi préféré.
Ok. Bon, tu dis des choses sur Internet qui...
Comme dit Joe Biden, content over everything.
Vraiment.
Julie dit, je vous aime trop, vous êtes le meilleur duo. Mais Julie, on t'attend au Portugal. On t'attend au Portugal. Ça fait longtemps que Body t'a invité au Portugal. Tu n'es jamais venu, on allait te chiller. On allait te donner la science.
Non, avec ça, malheureusement, tout ça va. Bon, la vie est ainsi, hein.
Et Zalaka.
Zalaka, trop de mouvements. Ah non, en tout cas, je sens.
Elle n'a pas entendu ton Zalako, elle n'était pas là, elle était en train de se préparer pour prendre sa douche.
Ah, on n'a qu'à écouter sur la vidéo que tu vas publier après, c'est pas grave.
C'est ça.
Atalakou, là, ça coûte cher, Juju. Tu as compris?
Est-ce que tu sais que Master Électronique a encore un synthé quelqu'un là-bas en Suède?
Aïe, qu'est-ce qu'il y a encore? Pourquoi?
Il a dit qu'il veut avoir 50 enfants. Avec 50 go différents. J'aimerais que tu... You know.
Bon, Master Électronique. Vraiment... non. Cherche à te ressaisir.
Hein? Non, lui, il est heureux. Il sème la gourme.
Non, il ne doit pas faire ça.
Pose doré, voilà.
Il ne doit pas faire ça parce qu'il ne fait pas ça.
Non, lui, il est là, il balance. Quand il va commencer à recevoir des child support claims, je ne sais pas comment ça se passe en Suède. Quand il va avoir genre 10 personnes en même temps, voilà, Robbie. Quand il va commencer à voir, c'est là qu'il va sentir le poids.
Ah, mon cher. Parce que au moment de frapper sans gueuler là. Ah, mon cher, ça se paye, hein?
Mon cher. Et Zalaka. Bon, vas-y, je t'appelle. Je clôture le live, il est minuit. Je t'appelle après.
Tout à l'heure.
À tout de suite. Anyway, it is what it is, my guys. Listen, what, it's been 2 hours? Oh, Lord. Okay, well, I missed an episode the other time, so now we got a good 2 hours. Listen, Kay et moi, c'est que du travail, c'est très professionnel. Mais oui, on t'attend. D'ailleurs, je vais à Paris. Alors, pour ceux qui sont à Paris, for those of you who are in Paris, ça je veux dire en français, pour ceux qui sont à Paris, dans 4 jours, je serai à Accor Arena. Dans 4 jours. Accor Arena. Je chante à 20h. Donc, on se voit là-bas. Lord have mercy. Listen, so it was a pleasure to have you guys. Thank you so much for our stream royalty, Black Free Thinker. Thanks for everybody who was there. Thanks to all the sponsors. This show is brought to you by Shada, where you can get these t-shirts on the website. Thank you for the 200 people on YouTube. 2,300 people on TikTok. That's cool. Rabi, le billet, le prix, je ne sais pas. Il faut aller voir sur le site du Vibe Festival. I have no clue. Si tu vas sur mon Instagram, Kaysha 1974, je vais mettre le flyer en pin sur mon Instagram. Comme ça, tu pourras le trouver là-bas. So yeah, there it is. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. I will see you Wednesday for the French show. Mercredi, c'est le show en français, Internet du Village. So I'll see you Wednesday for Internet du Village. And I'm gonna leave you. Je suis à Paris le 11 janvier. J'ai encore loupé. Oh, tu es pas sérieuse. Happy Monday. I'm gonna play you to end the show a track by me and Top One Frisson called Bayebite, which is a track that I wrote for my mom, and it's produced by Top One and co-produced by me. And it's from my album Legendary, so it's a track that came out in 2006. And I want everybody in the chat to put the names of their moms as we are leaving the show. And I will see everybody for Club Shada next Sunday and next Wednesday, Internet du Village, where we'll talk about more crazy stories. All right, peace out. Salute.
I care for you. Do they really understand what's between you and me? Only God knows, and they don't know. Baby, nigga, kayo.
Mama na likolo. Have your love. Have your friend. Have your love. Maman Sylvie Mabaya. Oh, Maman Edith. Yo, Maman Ange. Maman Gina Mosebo. Maman Cathy. Na bosanité Mamie Colette. Maman Vania. Biso bana na bino. Tolela rabino. Batantu. Bututo moi. Tosambela rapo na bino. Alléluia. Mazel tov diamoteur. Apesi bino mbote. Obina nzembo yo. Batantu. Na bapere na biso. Mibali oyo bino bolelaka. Oyo bolingaka. Mibali ya mitima.